Hello everyone, welcome to the long-awaited layout video. This is a bittersweet video because this is actually the last night I'm having the layout up because I'm moving in about a month or so. I just can't really have it up anymore, so 4 years of my life is right in front of y'all, but I figured I should have done a layout video a long time ago, but I never got around to doing it, so I'm going to kind of go briefly over every part of the layout, then I'll show you like some of the features and stuff, and then I'll probably run Thomas at the end because he'll be the last loco I ever run on my layout, which is, I don't know why I'm getting sad. This is Thomas the train engine, but okay. All right, so let's start off at the windmill area here. You can see that the hills just kind of end. It's supposed to be viewed down like that, but you have the windmill. There's a tractor I painted red. I got the sunflowers and bushes with flower. I like flowers and different colored trees just so not everything is green, you know? Now there used to be a feature, see this hole here where Elizabeth is? She just dumped all these barrels out. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's where these wires ran because there used to be able to push a button and Harold's blades, his propeller blades would go around. But unfortunately, I broke those wires today, so I can't show you that feature. We have working traffic lights. I'll show all the other lights and features later, but those are constantly on, so I figured I'd show those. This building is one that my grandpa gave me. I've had it for years, so I love it. I weathered it. I always have it on my layout in some way because it's my favorite building of his. Probably my favorite corner scenery-wise on the layout. I don't know. It's just so simple. But you have, you know, the trees, bushes, little hill there. It's pretty cool. We'll knock out the coal yard in one thing. Yeah, it's just kind of all it is. I really don't use this line too often. I used to a fair amount when I didn't have like a area dedicated to Brendam Docks, but now that I do, I don't really use this area too much. We have some workmen, another hill, which I painted black underneath so it doesn't look as like, you know, earthy. It looks kind of more like dirty and grime. It almost looks like a big rock, essentially. We have these two sidings, which don't have buffers, but this one does, so that's cool. Moving right along is like the main line area. I use this the most just because it's a nice, clean, open area where there's no destination. So if there's like a place where like an accident needs to happen because there needs to be like a big open space or somewhere where I need like tracking shots or just dialogue, this is where I usually do it. There are some cows. These are really cool. I think they're Woodland Scenics ones. Here's what I call Crew Station. Obviously in real life, Crew is not on Sodor. Crew is a real life place where engines go to get fixed, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like a station on Sodor rather than calling it the works, you know, make it a little more realistic. So it's called Crew and the signal box is labeled as such. It's a normal Hornby station kit. However, I got it under the Thomas branding. It's like a 1980s kit, so whatever. Look, I even painted little hands on the clock. Look at that. Mailbox, you know, the whole shebang. We have the double engine shed here. I really like this. This is a either 70s or an 80s one. So it's pretty cool. I have a light in there and everything, which I'll show later. Then we have the town area, I guess, which is pretty cool. In future, I would like, you know, because I plan on building like a portable layout so I never have to go through the stress of building one and taking it down and everything because shit hurts my heart, man. I think one thing I would have done differently is added maybe like pavement or something because it's all just kind of grass, but there's a cool like gazebo, I believe that's what they're called, water fountain that I painted up. We got all these people here. Yeah, that's cool. These are from someone off Etsy. It's like exactly what I envisioned. I love having that in the center. We have this corner store here, which I fully detailed. I'll show later when I show off the lights, but it's all detailed. There's people in there and there's different colored lights. We have the Jim and Pam of the railway right there. There is the mail van that me and Z-Man Thomas Studios made together, so that's a pretty cool piece. I always have that on the layout somewhere. Knapford Station, I can't show it too well because it's on this side and it's a pain to get to, but there it is. Seen it before. There's people and everything. There's posters and everything. I think I'm going to be selling this Knapford Station because it's just too big to have on a portable layout, so if y'all are interested, it's miles better than the stupid Bachmann one. So there's a custom. If y'all know who that is, props to you. Then we have the Donda Church. We have the church, library, and everything like that. All right, so Tidmouth Sheds. We all know Tidmouth Sheds. This is a motorized turntable. Then we have Henry's Forest. The background is kind of like splits there, which is annoying, but I try to cover it up in videos. But we have a group of deer, and if I can show you guys, I don't know if you can see it. Let me know if you can see it. One of these guys has a red nose that I painted. I don't know why I took time out of my day to make one Rudolph, but whatever. Oh, there's another one. Deer are really cool. We have the Bachmann water tower. It's been weathered. Yeah, this little area I like. It's pretty cool. There's just people like canoeing and stuff. We have the Great Waterton area. We have the butcher's shop. And there's like a family and stuff. There's people in there. There was no interior in this originally, so I just added like these curtains. And if I lift this up very slowly, there's a full interior. So I haven't added lights into this yet, but when I do, that should look pretty good. We have the blacksmith building. This was where Ed's garage was gonna be, but I could never find one for a good price, so I just kind of have these guys working on some cars, and there's George the steamroller. Here's Stanley's shed. Here's the main station. These are not actually Hornby Great Waterton platforms. These are part of their standard Scaledale range, because I kind of like how they look, and I can actually afford these. There's the Vicar.
I've got him cheap, Jem, cheap.
And yeah, it's a pretty long station. Here's the Great Waterton station. I love this poster here. It's got, oops, sorry, Hornby Thomas on there. It's very nice. And I don't know what this is, but it looks like Wizard of Oz or some goofy. Oh no, they're like riding bikes or something. What is that? Oh shoot, hold up. Sorry, I've never used a lens to read this. It says Sodor Railways. That is so cool. This is my sad excuse for the Great Waterton Tower. It's like a, what are these buildings called? I don't know, one of these industrial buildings. We got the signals here. Some of these are older, like trying ones, like these, which I prefer because they like move and stuff. But these ones are, I think, Pico kits. These are Great Western signals. I don't know anything about signals and stuff, about like the technicality. I'm not that into it, so maybe someone can let me know if that's correct. Henry's Tunnel next. This was my first hill/tunnel or anything I built. I think it looks really cool. I love the size of it. I wish I could have this on a portable layout. It's just huge. I don't know if you'll, yep, I even got a little waterfall back there. Look how cool. That looks cool. I wish I would have used like a shot like that or something. And then we have what I call like the flour mill. Then we got the water wheel. It's all dried up right now, but again, later when I show you the features, I will show you this doing its rounds. Yeah, I detailed everything. It's like a little canoe or boat. There's Terrence in the back there. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed I have Terrence on my layout, but of course I do. This piece is really cool. This is like a Hornby Scaledale crane. There's Trevor. I even put birds in the tree. Bro, I got too much spare time on my hands. Okay, next up is Dryhouse Station. It's got like these apple trees, which I really like. And these are also not the Hornby Dryhouse platforms. These are in their normal Scaledale range. I just kind of prefer, and plus they look kind of identical, so, you know, whatever. This flag is cool. I got this at Discount Model Trains. It's a retailer that's like 30 minutes from my house. It's cool. It came with a light, but I broke it because I'm stupid, but Union Jack flag, I like it. Then we have some children waiting up on the footbridge. This is a older Hornby kit as well, I like that. There's the station itself. We have like the station master there. Here's the signal. Again, that's one of those kits, so I don't know if that's a ride or not. Here's the turntable that I kind of used as a spotlight for the season 4 premiere, I guess. I love this turntable. Then we have Maithwaite Station. I love Maithwaite Station. I added, see these flowers there? There's people all over the platform. And you got the station master, conductor, guard dude. This is the shunting yard. There's the, we'll start off here at the water tower. I use this as like the engine wash, which is cool. It's a custom signal box I did. I'll probably sell this one. I think it looks really cool. It's just, I kind of have too many signal boxes now, but it's a cool one, I think. Here's another signal box, see what I mean here? And there's another one here. This one says Doncaster, this one says Swindon, I think, yeah, Swindon. So just as little nods to real life locations. There's another water tower. These are Pico kits. These are fantastic because they all cost me like $3 and all I gotta do is paint them up. They're great. Here's the Thomas double engine shed, which is a very nice piece. This window is still missing. One day I'll go in and make a new one, but until then, you know, whatever. And just moving our way down, we're pretty much almost done here. This is kind of like, I modeled this after the season 1, like the intro where he goes under and yeah, that. We have this field here with all these horses and there's like hay and stuff. I use like a different texture of grass. So it looks pretty cool. We got fencing around it. Then we have Brendam Docks. This is not gonna look very good because I'm not using my normal lighting. So like you can see all the shadows and it just looks so jank. But there's the custom cranky with the working light and everything. He's got a magnet so he can pick up actual cargo. There's the Mad Bomber crane. There's the, I think it's called a gantry crane. I wish I would have used this shot a little more. I did use it a few times, but it's just kind of cool little shot there. And then just to make this video short, we'll just wrap it up here because there's not really too much else to show off really. But there's kind of just this little town up here where Birdie goes around. See, there's some people by the lake. And there's the King's Arms Hotel. Very cool. And this light is doing its thing. Green. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I keep the characters, for those wondering. I do have like a proper case for them, but when I'm filming, I just need to grab them as quick as I can. Oop, this wire's let go. I keep like the main character. Usually they're lined up better. I just got done filming the last episode of season 4, so they're all kind of, you know, I haven't gone in and rearranged everything and cleaned them up yet, but I put the main ones up here. So you got the main characters, and then I guess tertiary characters or extras. There's like duplicates, duplicate Thomas, you know, Percy's, and all the other characters, some extra bits and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. The layout is about 18 feet by 18, so it's pretty much the same on both sides. But I think it's time to show you guys the features. There's a lot of cool stuff. I guess we'll start off with this. This isn't really much of a feature, but yes, Birdie can traverse on his own, which is something I really like. There he goes, off into the distance. Oh, here he comes. See, that's fully working. I even added a little dude inside the hut there. I don't even know if you can see him, but he's in there. Here's the lighthouse, which, for those who know, does work. Next up, I'll show the water wheel, because this is probably one of the things people like the most, and I totally get it. Let me just switch it on here. Yep, there it is, doing its thing. The reason I don't have it on all the time is you can hear it kind of makes like a water noise, and it gets a little annoying. Next up is the cranes do work. Cranky does. I couldn't be bothered to get his remote out, but here's this crane. Yep. I don't think I've ever showed this in a video, but yeah, you can actually operate it, which is pretty cool. And finally, I'm sure I'm missing a few things, but again, I'm trying to make this video not too long. Y'all want to see some lights? All right, here's all of the lights. Not all the buildings have been lit. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get around to all of them, but I just think it looks cool, especially like the turntable. I think that looks really cool. All these Tidmouth sheds, the lighthouse, there it goes. Most of the buildings in the town have lights. I like showing that off. This used to have a light, but it just recently went out, so rip. Here's the engine shed. You got this little bit, which is cool. I only used this a few times in videos, but I think it looks cool. This building here looks so cool because of the reflection, or sorry, the light like bouncing off just looks so cool. I put a light in there. This little figurine, it's pretty cool. The windmill, there's Knapford Station. I used LED strips on that, so it looks really legit and like an actual station. See, there's a dude in there, like shopping and stuff, and there's a guy up in here too. Oh, there he is. And yep, there's a guy in this building as well. This should chop him hatch. His car has broken down. Oh, and how could I possibly forget my favorite feature? Yeah, everyone, I think that'll just about do it. I'm very proud of this layout. It's going down tonight, unfortunately, but I've had a lot of fun with it for the last 4 years, and I've made a lot of stories on it and everything, and it's always been a dream of mine to have something like this, and I'm just proud I was able to, you know, accomplish that. And thank you to my mom and my brother, my dad, who helped me get a lot of these models and things in the first place. To all my friends like Clay, Z-Man, Elijah, Sam, everyone who's helped me out over the years, Alan. My grandpa, who's the one who inspired me to get into model trains. I really do appreciate it, so. Figure for the last engine we run, it should be Thomas. So until next time, goodbye.